Hello my lovelies, and welcome to today's daily diary. And it's Tuesday, so this is the latest that I leave, and that means it's fully dark. It's bloody freezing. It's 2 degrees, only just above freezing. Oh, poor Nettykins. Hope you're alright, darling. Oh, gosh. And this is when... Oh, I was going to be melodramatic then and say this is when life gets hard, let's be honest. I'm a lucky boy. I wouldn't have a clue what a hard life is. Not compared to some, not compared to many. But it feels like a hard life when it's absolutely... It's all counterintuitive, you see. So it's just got dark. It's getting bitterly cold. And it's only going to get colder. Well, human instinct is to stay in your home, your bungalow, your maisonette, your tent, whatever, your cave, whatever home is. The instinct is to bloody stay there. And instead of that, I have to go outside and drive down some seriously dodgy lanes where I've got a good chance of meeting ice and going out and earning a living. People, I know people have it so much worse. People have it so much bloody worse, don't they? It's just me feeling sorry for myself at this time of year. Oh God. And it's been, I'll be honest with you, it's been another wasted day. Really, have I done anything of worth or note? I don't think I have. I don't think I've done a single useful thing today. I had a brunch lunch. I had a kind of breakfast or brunch at lunchtime. Oh God, and it was fabulous. 3 hash browns, 2 premium sausages, 2 rashers of bacon, fried eggs, baked beans. Oh wow. I could have safely made it in front of this car. Difficult to judge distances and oncoming speed in these conditions. Let's hope he's not a bloody slow coach. But yeah, other than that, I've done nothing. Oh, I had a bath. Does that count? Yeah, it's been a completely bloody wasted day. I've not done a sausage. I've eaten 2 sausages, but I need to pull my bloody finger out because this is the first like properly cold snap of this winter. We're going to get snow later in the week. I've been looking back, Facebook memories, you know, and we always get snow in November. We invariably get snow in November up here, and I would imagine that this November is going to be no exceptione. And yeah, temperatures are dropping, freezing and below, and the malaise is creeping in. It's so easy to get up in your winter house jumper and just dick around all day, not go outside, not do anything useful. Just that feeling that you get at this time of year, that hibernationary thing. What I should do is get my arse outside and have a good bracing walk, something like that. So, well, tomorrow I'm going to have to get out, aren't I? Because tomorrow Nettykins is going down to the mechanics. So, yeah, so that's going to be a little tinkle down the hill into the outskirts of town. Oh, and public transport coming back. My God, I'm going to have to get on a bus. Oh, dear, oh dear, oh dear. I mean, again, I could walk. It's only, what, 4 to 5 miles? So I probably should walk, but I'm not bloody going to. I might walk there. It's all uphill going back. I need to get back into walking. I kind of, see now this, anybody new to the channel, this is where it can get very dodgy in the bad weather. All of this part here is in the shade, doesn't get any sunlight, so this will often stay frozen throughout the day and night. And that little chicane there, oh my God, when the snow and ice hits, cast your minds back to last winter. We were seeing a car that was crashed or abandoned virtually every day. Hey, we made it though, didn't we? We made it. I mean, last winter we had quite a bad one, and there wasn't a single day where we failed to get to work. We made it every single time. We didn't have to resort to going the long way around the main roads. Oh no, we did it. And again, if you're new to the channel, have a look back at kind of last, I think January and February was the really bad snow, wasn't it? Check out some of the videos from then to see what we're going to be facing in over the next few weeks and months. It gets horrendous. And last year, oh, there were people crashed, stranded, all sorts. And me in my, well, I was in my trusty little Rover 25 then, wasn't I? We made it through night after night. We had some dodgy moments, but we not only made it through, in one night we rescued somebody else, didn't we? Who'd managed to get themselves well and truly stuck. Oddly enough, when the weather's like that, in a bizarre way, that lifts my spirits, because it's a challenge, isn't it? I'm a typical chap, I'm competitive. Give me a challenge and my blood will start pumping and I will start to feel alive. And stupid, because there were nights last winter when I was absolutely crazy. I was coming down these roads when there wouldn't have been a car over them pretty much the whole day. They were just impassable. I bloody passed them. Absolute madness. Absolute madness. Should have gone the long way round the main roads, but they get so busy. You know, it's rush hour, isn't it? And you get traffic jams. And I can't be arsed. I like the open roads of the peak. I've come to hate traffic. And I've lived in cities. I lived in London, West Ealing to be precise, with the very first incarnation of Chinese Madam. I've lived in Paris, lived in Chicago, Birmingham, of course. You forget that Birmingham's a city, don't you? Not just a city, the second city. Second biggest city in His Majesty's United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, to give it its full title. So, yeah, so Netty tomorrow. At least that'll force me to get out of the house. Oh, hello, flood. And I can't go round it because there's a car coming. Oh, that's a bit deep. and not in a philosophical sense. Greetings, honourable seasonal pitch. God, this is bloody miserable. Barely see where you're going, there's floods everywhere, howling down with rain. I'm not enjoying this at all. Now, is it going to be flooded down here by the river? Let's take it steady. Let's take it gently, Bentley, because it could be a little bit minty down here. Oh, look at the rain. Bloody hell. Oh! Yeah, a bit of a flood, that's why that guy was... Oh, it's not bad. Oh, hello, here we go. No, not too bad at all. Greetings, honourable bridge. Oh, thank God. Street lighting. Well, here we go, my little walnut whips coming into beautiful Ripley by the sea. Ish. Now they've been putting the Christmas lights up over the last 4 or 5 days, but they haven't turned them on yet, thank goodness. Although I suppose they're quite jolly, aren't they? At a lousy time of year. Right then, I wonder if the carpets were indeed fitted up in the Sherpa's lodge yesterday. I wonder. And you might have noticed that the scaffolding has gone. Oh, what was that? Right, I didn't enjoy that journey at all. Oh God, I haven't got any fuel either. Other than that, it's all good. Right, let's get inside and see what's what. Oh, right, that's enough for one night. Risk of ice. They're all about to tuck into salmon curry. I'm going to go home and tuck into a live stream with some wine. Oh yes. Quiet night, darlings. Yeah, I think we had, how many in the restaurant? 4, 8, I think 11 or 12 covers in the restaurant. A few takeaways, but quiet one. But Tuesday nights is all about prep. So obviously in the kitchen, they're prepping away like mad, just doing, well, absolutely everything. Everything gets prepared on a Tuesday. The 14 tons of onions are peeled and chopped. The chicken's delivered on a Tuesday afternoon, and that's all prepped in various ways for various dishes. Same with lamb. What else have they done tonight? They made keema for sheikh kebab, mushrooms, just loads and loads of prep. And it's kind of the same front of house as well, because there's plenty of stuff to do front of house. Folding the napkins for the tables, that takes up a hell of a long time, because there's no way of doing that quickly. So we're never not, the restaurant can be not busy, but we are never not busy. Oh, excuse me, if that makes sense. Right, have a look at this, darlings, just down from the restaurant. Look at all this parking, both sides of the road, endless amounts of free parking. Could fit 100 cars there, and go under the bridge. You're out of the elements, aren't you? That could be handy. That could be handy. Right, I'm going to catch up with the world tonight on Radio 4, and I will come back to you when we're a bit nearer to home. It has been very interesting to read the comments on yesterday's video. Now, I knew that video would be divisive and potentially problematic. I made it very clear in the description that the debate was not about eating meat or matters relating to that. The debate was about, is it okay to try and make somebody else feel shame and a lesser human being because your opinion or your choices differ from theirs? That's what I had an issue with. I took no stance and take no stance on the question of meat eating, but and hunting and whatnot. But as was probably inevitable, well, two things were inevitable. One was that a lot of people would dislike the video. I was expecting that. Does it harm my channel? Yes, it does, actually. But there you go. Even though I've had feedback from people that I trust saying that on that video I was perfectly balanced, impartial, and made the points on a humanitarian level. They were the points that I was making, that do your beliefs or your choices justify you upsetting another human being? That was the only thing that I took a stance on, because I don't think that's okay, and I still don't think it's okay. But hey ho, people were going to dislike the video. And the other was that some people were going to ignore what I wanted the debate to be about and make it a meat versus non-meat type thing. And of course they did, and there were three stances. One section of comments were from people effectively saying well, I don't want to repeat them particularly, but you know what I mean. You can't say anything without offending people, blah 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 blah, all of that kind of thing. Pay no notice, blah blah blah. Then you've got the moderate people who replied, look, I don't eat meat, but I don't tell other people not to, kind of thing. And then you've got the people who, well, what they wanted me to understand through the comments was that I say that it's a difference of opinion and it's a difference of choice, and they say no, it isn't. You don't understand. You need to understand that for we people, it is much deeper than that, and that is why we react so I'm trying to think of the right word. That's why we react so harshly, because it's a deep-seated belief. What these people are actually saying is, my opinion, my choice is more important than yours, because I am right and you are wrong. I struggle with that because I don't have that level of arrogance. I have principles, I have beliefs, I have made choices. I am not so arrogant as to believe that the fact that I have made these choices mean that they are absolutely correct, and anybody who disagrees with them is fundamentally and inherently wrong. I really struggle with that. I'm a minister of the church. I have a belief. I made the choice to become an ordained minister of the church. I'm not going to, hello, what's going on here? I'm not going to go around shoving my belief down anybody else's throat, and I'm not going to tell them that if they choose to believe something different, I'm not going to tell them. Are you waving me through? You are, thank you. Oh dear. Bit of an accident. So yeah, I'm not going to tell them that they are wrong for not having for having a different belief to me, or I really struggle with that. I really struggle with that because I'm going to be accused of extremism here, but fight fire with fire. If people have extreme viewpoints, or if that's wrong, that's unfair. If people have an extreme level of passion over their opinion and their choice, then I will respond with my own. And the problem with that level of certainty in your own choice, opinion, belief, and this idea that you've got it right and people who think differently, they've got it wrong and they're evil and they should be shamed and this and that. Well, where does that go? Historically, let's look at religion. Let's look at religion. You've got one group of people who believe one thing, you've got another group of people who believe the other thing, and they each think that the other are evil because they don't share the same belief. So they kill each other. Is that a good thing? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Hitler had a passionate belief in Aryan supremacy. That didn't go well. The Ku Klux Klan have a belief that people like me and people like my family should have a rope placed around their neck and be hung from a tree. That's not great in my book. Now, people will say, but they were clearly wrong, whereas I'm talking about a subject where I am obviously right, because eating meat is cruel. Well, guess what? They all thought that they were right as well. The Ku Klux Klan, they believe that they're right. Hitler, he believed that he was right. All of the religious people who've murdered, they believe that they were right. I don't think it's a healthy attitude. And okay, that's quite extreme. But even on a more fundamental level, right? I was vegan for a period. Now, if these people's argument is to be accepted, if they say, look, this is not a difference of opinion, this is a belief that's so deep-seated within us that we are not able to stay quiet when perhaps we should do. Okay, so if that argument carries validity, then the moment that I became vegan, I should have turned on all of my friends and family who were not vegan, and I should have abused them and cut my relationship with them because of this deep belief. I don't think that's right. I mean, what if you're a parent and you're vegan and your children decide not to be vegan? What do? Throw them out into the street? It's not an argument that holds water in my book. It's not an argument that holds water. It's an excuse for one person or a group of people or an organisation thinking that their opinion, their belief, their choice is fundamentally more correct and more important than somebody else's. And when somebody else doesn't share their belief, it's okay to make them, in fact, it's their duty to put them down and to make them feel bad. And on a human level, I just can't get on board with that, I'm afraid. I just can't get on board with it. Live and let live. Have your opinions by all means. Have your principles, absolutely. Have your beliefs. Don't, unless you're God Almighty, and if you're watching this, you're probably not. Unless you're God Almighty, don't take it upon yourself to castigate others because they make a different choice or hold a different principle to you. Because that's just not healthy. I worship a God. Now, we're talking about a God here, a deity. I worship a God who created all things. That's my belief. You might not share that belief, and that's fine. I won't tell you that you're wrong. I won't tell you that you're wrong. And I won't tell you that you're bad. You just hold a different belief to me. That's fine. That's what my God tells me to do. And the God that I worship tells us, just be nice. Just be nice. It doesn't matter if somebody doesn't believe in me. I'm all right. I don't need that. This is God talking, by the way. He says, look, I don't need you to build temples in my name. I don't need you to bloody I've forgotten the word, you know, when you kill an animal, sacrifice. I don't need sacrifices. He said, and I'm okay with people not believing in me. That's fine. I'm not low on self-esteem. I don't need other people's approbation to validate me. And if God himself can have that attitude, then why can't we as human beings? Why can't we just quietly have our own beliefs, our own practices, our own principles, without feeling the need to somehow validate them by attacking people whose views don't align with ours? Because I think the world would be a better place. I don't judge people by their age, by their skin colour, by their ethnicity, by their race, by their creed. I don't judge them by their gender definition. I don't judge them by what they eat. I don't judge them by their sexual preference. I judge them by whether they're nice people. If somebody is a nice person and they have made the life choice to be vegan, great, I will be their friend. If somebody is a nice person and has made the life choice to eat meat, great, I will be their friend. And vice versa. If somebody is not a nice person, not a good person, I couldn't give a raving arse whether they eat meat or not, or what colour they are, or anything. I'm not going to be their friend. And I just think the world would be a better place if people didn't leap to judgment on subjective matters that they have decided are particularly important. I think the world would be a better place if black people didn't get lynched. I think the world would be a better place if women weren't treated unfairly and unequally. And that's what I think, really. That's what I think. It's not for me to judge another human being as long as their acts are within what we as a society deem to be legally and morally acceptable. And I'm not sufficiently arrogant that I'm going to say that, no, I've got it right, you've got it wrong. There you go. And there you go. That is my little bit on that. Now, just as to make it absolutely clear, I'm not falling out with anybody over any of this, for exactly the reasons that I've just said. Now, if somebody wants to fall out with me because I refuse to judge somebody else, then fine, fall out with me. That's okay. But I won't fall out with you. I will just quietly point out that you think it's okay to upset another person, but you don't think it's okay for you to be upset. What's going on here? Oh, bloody, oh, road's closed. Okay. So, there we are. That will all get me into even more trouble, won't it? I might not even post it. Right, I'll see you at the top of the hill to say goodnight. Is this road closed as well? Oh, blood and sands, we're going to have to go through Hollymore side. Oh, God. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll keep the camera running. I've never taken you through Hollymore side. Oh, I have. So I won't. We did it last winter, didn't we? Alright, I'll see you at the top of the hill. Okay then, my lovelies, here we are. Approaching dear old Windy Bum. Let's make the most of it while we can still do it. It won't be all that much longer. Let me thank you all for your company as always. It really wouldn't be the same without you. And let me wish you all a safe and peaceful night and a good day tomorrow. May it bring you joy, may it bring you pleasure, at the very least. May it be manageable. Right. The welcoming lights. Right then, my lovelies. I look forward to seeing you next time. Oh, how's that? In the meantime, all the love in the world from me. And on that note, toodle pip. Good night, darlings. See you tomorrow.
The YouTube channel's not any good, but he's a nice guy. I'm sorry, Mr. Boaty.
Oh. You had me at YouTube videos. Let's go, Boaty.
Boaty's such a great guy, such a great guy, very tall, such a great guy. I wish Boaty was here in America with me right now.
You twat. Wanker.